ANZAC Day services, parades, commemorations to happen right across Queensland as per normal. This is fantastic news. I want to thank my Assistant Minister Bart Mellish. Bart started the conversations with the RSL. Initially we were looking at alternative venues, whether we could do the march around a stadium, around the Ekka, and when we presented this to Dr Young said everything can go ahead as per normal as in the past, so this is fantastic news. This is going to mean a lot to families and veterans. Last year was, of course, an unusual year. It was a very solemn commemoration at the dawn service with only a handful of people there. We also saw thousands of people on their driveways with the light up the dawn. This year we will be returning to normal. I think that this means a lot to everyone across our state, and I think as a great sign of respect, let's all turn out in full force to show our appreciation to the men and women who served our country. So look, I'll hand over to Tony and then to Kerry to say a few words, then Dr Young, and we're happy to take some questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Premier.
Thanks, Tony.
Good morning, Queenslanders. The RSL is overjoyed with the news that came out this morning from the Premier, and we applaud and thank the Premier and, of course, Dr Young for the hard work that's gone on in Queensland. The fact that we now have ANZAC Day back is hair on the back of your neck stuff. It's quite warming. The communities and our veterans will now be able to step out with their comrades and continue down the path of remembering those veterans that have served, given everything for their country, and those that are currently still serving. So a great day for Queensland, absolutely fantastic. Thank you. From my perspective, and I think speaking on behalf of the veteran, it's going to be bigger than it's ever been before. The fact that we can now get back to our grassroots with our families and commemorate those that have gone before is just going to be one of the great things for Queensland. Veterans, and I've been hearing a lot of it, have been concerned because of the distancing in relation to COVID. And look, I still ask all veterans and those that attend these events to still apply common sense and practice that safe distancing. But there's no restrictions. Let's go forward and remember.
This is a vitally important day and function for the veterans. It's a day for the community, I must say, and we see that year after year in Brisbane in the growth of the community, not only here in the Brisbane Parade, but in the various community dawn services and services other than dawn services around the streets of Brisbane and that sort of thing. The light up the dawn was great, but veterans need this, and so on. It's good for the community, important for the community, but for veterans it's vital. It's vital in many ways. They need this. This is the time they get together, one day a year. They get to march down the streets of Brisbane, the town, their town, the one that they've given service to, and they get then to meet up with their mates. And the meeting with mates is vitally important, not only from, I suppose, a traditional point of view, but for many, many of them who perhaps are not travelling so well. This is an important day psychologically and mentally.